talk about culture, I think it's an important aspect of any organization or within any group. It will exist no matter what. But when an organization can be intentional about culture, it makes all the difference. And for us, we have 4 keys of excellence that help drive our culture. We focus on safety, courtesy, customer service, and efficiency. And when we can embed behaviors and expectations around those 4 keys of excellence, we have an amazing team of individuals who are working collaboratively and share a vision, values, and ultimately a culture of excellence.
It wasn't long after I first started here that the agency hosted an event called the Spring Fling. And that was where the executive team was out on the back patio and they were giving flower hanging baskets to all the employees here at the agency. I remember going out to get mine, a little nervous. I was a new employee, and when I got to the back patio, I was just shocked to see the entire executive team out there. I thought it just spoke so much about the leadership here at the agency that they recognized the importance of their executive team members engaging with employees, and they allowed them that time to, separate themselves from their work duties, their tasks, their daily activities in order to, spend time with team members here at the agency by giving them a nice little spring gift. I can remember when I was out there, everybody was smiling, everybody was laughing. I mean, it was just a great feeling. It really left a heavy message with me that the leadership here sees the importance of, the executive team and team members engaging together in things that are fun and, outside of your typical work responsibilities.
Hi, my name is Leslie and I've been with the agency for 14 years in 2 different positions. And I now am a work-at-home employee, and when that transition was made, I really appreciate the fact that the agency included those of us that work from home into the culture and the daily activities. Just for example, like every meeting that there is, there's always an option to join via Teams if we wouldn't be able to make it into the office. We communicate via instant message, and there's a Yammer, which is like an employee Facebook where people communicate and give support, so we're included in that. And I really appreciate during Employee Appreciation Week that they always include those of us that work remotely into the activities by making sure we have some different options to fit into our schedules. So I appreciate all of it, and I enjoy working for the agency.
When I think about the agency's culture, I think about the amazing people that have been attracted to our organization. Now, whether that's the things they've heard about us, whether it's their first interaction with us because they're seeking a job, or maybe it's because they've heard something great from one of our current team members and they've heard that this is a great place to work. I fully believe that we are attracting these great people to support our mission because we're committed to really building a diverse and inclusive culture with a focus on teamwork and growth. And then we do this also by showing care to the employee because we take care of them with a robust benefit package. And we offer lots of opportunities for work-life balance with a generous paid time off package as well as flexible work schedules. And while we do set the stage here at the agency for the culture, it's our team members really that are making our culture thrive. And it's because of them that this place has become a place where others want to work.
Our culture is positivity.
Our culture.
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 Our culture is authentic, is life-changing, is safe, supportive, and caring towards everyone.
Experience from the moment you accept the position here at the agency.
Empowering and very supportive.
It's genuine.
So welcoming.
Unity is rewarding.
Is cooperation.
Strong.
Our culture is inspiring.
Inspiring.
Is exceptional and unique.
Our culture feels like family.
When COVID-19 restrictions were put into place, traditional congregate meal sites all across the state were asked to close. The Area Agency on Aging was able to quickly work together with our partner, Seneca County Commission on Aging, who's the food preparer for the grab and goes, and really get innovative and create a seamless transition from a congregate setting into this grab and go meal pickup option, which works a lot like a fast food drive-through, where an individual will pull into our parking lot, and without ever leaving the comfort of their vehicle, we're able to keep them safe and healthy, and they can pick up their meals for the week.
Yeah, I've been doing this for about just a little over a year. When I first started, there was 23 people back in the congregate setting, and around March, COVID started. We still had 23 people coming. Our numbers had doubled the first week after the news had put it out. So we were around 50 people, and then it doubled again. And then we just kept going up. The closest we got to 200 was around 180. Now we're around 125, 130.
These meals have been wonderful. They've been a godsend for us during the COVID time. For us living here in Mansfield, my husband has a lot of health issues, and I can't really get out to get food much, so this has been wonderful, and the meals have been tasty, and we appreciate them so much. Thank you.
In many cases, these meals are an individual's main source of nutrition for that day or that week. Not only is nutrition really important, but also socialization. The congregate meal program, one of the great benefits is the socialization that it provides to an individual. And we recognize that that's probably been even more important during the pandemic than ever before. So it's been great to have this option, safe option for individuals to get out and get that socialization that they need so much. There's been some great success stories that have been brought to my attention throughout the course of the Grab and Go meal program. A couple that come to mind is, I've heard individuals say, this is one of the best kept secrets. I never participated in the congregate meal program before. And now that I've experienced its benefits, once it transitions back into a congregate setting, I'll be sure to sign up. So that's great. There's one individual that really resonates in my mind, and that was someone who said that for the very first time, they feel like they're on a proper nutrition program where they eat the right portions, and the meals really support their chronic disease and diet, and the person's lost a significant amount of weight. And so those things are great. And not only is there the nutrition side, but we also have seniors who are coming in our parking lot every Tuesday, and some of these individuals have received their very first mask from the area agency, and so we've been able to help keep them safe. Others have received additional services and support, information, just other programs that they may qualify for. And so, it's been more than a meal. It's been a way to connect individuals with what they really need. And so that feels really good.
Hello. I started doing this grab and go about March of last year. And since then, I've lost 60 pounds. Mainly because I live by myself. And this is proportioned meals, good meals, good food. I'm impressed. For microwave, But I learned about it through the newspaper, and I've been coming out every week since, and I think it's a godsend, I really do. And I believe it helps us seniors simply because, sometimes we just don't feel like getting up and making food and everything. Here, this is already made, proportioned, put it in the microwave, good to go. I absolutely like it. I love it.
It's been a blessing to others that's been needing help, and I know the meals have come in handy, helping people with their budget being real tight, and it's been a blessing to be able to help them, and I know they greatly appreciate it. It puts a smile on their face when I drop the boxes off to them.
This was our second year participating in the Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program. In partnership with the Ohio Department of Aging, we were able to utilize state funds that would support eligible seniors in Richland, Knox, and Seneca counties. This program serves low-income seniors age 60 and older who receive 10 $5 coupons to redeem fresh, locally grown produce from participating farmers markets and roadside stands. The Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program is truly making a difference to Ohio's seniors, its farmers, and its local economy. I often get the privilege to hear the success stories that are shared with me from our team and those participating. One that I often hear from farmers are that they really feel good about having the opportunity to distribute healthy foods to seniors. That makes them feel really good. Seniors will share that this is a way for them in many cases to be empowered, to make choices, and to be able to select those fresh fruits and vegetables that they prefer, that they can take home with them and easily prepare. Other times we'll hear that they, enjoy the socialization that this program offers and the sense of pride that they get from being able to support local farmers.
I like growing the stuff and selling stuff. I really enjoy selling the stuff, and then when they give these programs out, we take in so much more money. We sell so much more stuff. These? Yeah, we've done pretty well on these today, and there's more in the bag. Seniors love them, and they spend them. We make sure that they get plenty of stuff for them. We never give change, and we'll always have them take something else instead of short.
My name is Paul Higgins. I'm a volunteer for the market and an advisor through Ohio State University Extension in helping the farmers market be here. And through the Knox County Task Force for Older Adults, we've explored different options and ways to get seniors into coming to the market, and now with the farmers market or senior farmers market nutrition program being available here, this is our second year in the program. We're very excited not only with being part of the program, but equally being excited about the results that we're seeing. Last year, of course, was a difficult year for all of us, let alone the farmers and trying to get people to come to the market, but we had a good response for a start. And this year, thus far, the response has been overwhelming. So we're very excited to be part of the program. Once a month, I have an opportunity to do a radio program and not only be able to promote the market, but to target in on the seniors and the importance of getting their fresh fruits and vegetables every day. And come visit us. And equally, not only do you get the produce, but there's also the socialization. Which is a pretty strong component, we feel, to the market. And again, last year that created some difficulties. And you can tell we're downtown. We got a little background noise, but that's part of the ambiance. We have people come down and are able to walk around, and the growers here are well established. The regulars, if you will, know who they are, and they can talk about produce or how to cook things or what'd you do last night or any of those kind of things that make a small town market work. And that's, I guess, the whole essence of the market being here. The market itself's been here for about 15 years, and in that grows every year, and equally not just here on the square for the market, but it also brings folks to Mount Vernon, which also is an aid in building the community and making the awareness know of what we do here in Mount Vernon. So we do enjoy and appreciate the opportunity to be part of the Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program and look forward to a very successful year this year. And who knows what the future has in store for us. So I want to thank everyone for their support over at Area Agency on Aging, and it's, I think, a great relationship, and I hope we can build on it.
One of the benefits as a vendor that we've really enjoyed with the food assistance programs is the ability for our senior citizens to come and get fresh grown locally, or fresh local grown produce. And the excitement on their faces to see them pick out and try new things that they've not tried before. Like we have garlic scapes now, we have bok choy on our table today. And it's interesting to see them ask about recipes. How can I use this? We have Chef Paul probably will also see in this video, and he has helped with recipes on using these vegetables. But it's good to see our community investing in our seniors, and that's heartening to us as a vendor. We enjoy growing food, healthy, nutritious food for our customers.
Very quick, takes care of anything you ask. I don't think we could do much better.
Hello, I'm Susan Montgomery, Service Coordinator here at the Area Agency on Aging. It's a very rewarding position being a service coordinator. I'm able to interact with many people in the different housing units. The housing units are located in Crawford County at Faith Community, Richland County, The Woods, Canton. We've just recently taken an opportunity to do service coordination in the Canton Towers, and Union Lofts, which is just newly built this past year, and that's in Ashland, and Ritter's Run, which is being built in the very near future. By providing service coordination, what I'm able to do is connect senior citizens and the disabled with services that they need to stay safe in their home and age there for as long as possible. It could be providing them with meals. It could be providing them with assistance like HEAP so that they can pay their utility bill. It's letting them know what's going on in their community so that they can keep connected with their community and the resources that are there to help them. I'm also able to utilize the navigators here at the Area Agency on Aging about different questions that come up, different problems that might arise, about services that are available that could help these individuals. It's making that connection. It's making that connection with our community, with our senior citizens, with our disabled, with the caregivers and the families to help them, whether it's multi-generational units like Union Lofts or whether it's our senior housing. We want to make sure that everyone is able to access all the services that they need so that they can age in their home safely for as long as possible.
Knowing about the agency, because somebody's always coming here and they leave us flyers and different things. But Miss Sue gave me a personal knock on the door to let me know what was going on, and I thought that was a plus because you don't get that too much. She's just very energetic and cool. Y'all need to put that on her list. She's really cool, laid back, and if she doesn't have the answer, she gets it for you and right away. So that's more than enough that you can ask from anybody. Because we at this point now, pretty much we are our own advocates, but when you have somebody else pulling for us, it makes us smile. Well, I'll put it this way, it makes me smile. Because I am thankful that there are people out there who care about us seniors, and we live alone, want to get out in the world, and I'm ready. I'm just so sick of this pandemic, but I think I'll do all right. Now, look at this. And that's pretty much, she's on top of things, and which we could really appreciate. So, area of the agent, y'all need to know she's a good egg, and I'm thanking God for her. Thank you.
As a social worker, I often hear older and disabled individuals say, "I just want to remain at home." However, older and disabled individuals experience change in their daily activities of living, such as bathing and dressing and getting in and out of a chair. These changes threaten their independence, put a strain on the family, and dramatically increase healthcare costs. Ohio District 5 Area Agency on Aging is very focused on what we can do to help older individuals and those disabled to remain independent at home. So over 26 years ago, the agency actively pursued different funding streams to support our vision for the need of home modification funding. We currently have 6 different funding streams, and we have grown our modification program to 46 of the 80 counties in Ohio. Our home modification program is cost-effective, it's comprehensive, it's participant-driven, that improves function by addressing the home environment using the strengths of older adults and disabled individuals. Our team provides job specifications, they select the best and lowest bid, they evaluate lead risk and customer satisfaction. Our team is able to focus on listening and enabling individuals to achieve their goals so they can remain independent in their home and community.
I'd like to take a couple minutes and share some stories with you of some of the individuals we've been able to help through the home modification program. The first story is about a 34-year-old gentleman who was born with cerebral palsy. His mom is his paid caregiver and he receives exceptional care at home. In order to transfer the individual from room to room, a manual Hoyer lift was used. Mom is now in her late 60s and it became difficult for her to operate a manual Hoyer lift. We were able to go in and install a ceiling lift that allows her to get him into the Hoyer while he's in bed and then safely transport him directly into the bathroom for safe bathing and access to the toilet. The second story is that of a 36-year-old female who lives with her mom. She's diagnosed with Huntington's disease and is primarily confined to her power wheelchair. She was becoming very frustrated due to the fact that she was not able to enter and exit her home independently, just to go outside and sit on the porch and enjoy the weather. We were able to put in a threshold ramp as well as a vertical platform lift. Now she is able to enter and exit the home independently at her choosing. These stories are just a couple of the stories that we are blessed to be involved with and help with through the home modification program here at the area agency. Stories like this increase someone's independence and allow them to stay at home safely and independently. At the end of the day, that's what we all would want, to remain at home for as long as we can.
We do this because we believe in it.
I'm Victoria Hicks. I am a navigator supervisor here at the Area Agency on Aging, and I deal with the Benefits Enrollment Grant. So with the Benefits Enrollment Grant, this was a brand new grant for us in 2021. We found it from one of the mailings that we get from National Council on Aging. We saw this opportunity for a $100,000 grant to just help more of our individuals get enrolled in the benefits, to keep them in the community safer, longer, and more financially stable. So this particular benefit was looking at that financial stability for people 60 and over or adults living with disabilities. So the greatest thing that I loved about the grant is that it allowed us to go out into the communities. So we service 9 counties. I don't get the opportunity to go out to like Wyandotte or Seneca or Marion very often. So this grant helped fund those opportunities. So we could go out. We've been out into every single one of our communities at least once. Most of our communities we've been out 2 and 3 times now over this past year. And we've gotten to help them with SNAP, Medicaid, Medicare Savings Program, Medicare Extra Help, and the HEAP grant. So overall, we've been able to help individuals with up to like $5,000 more a year, sometimes even more. I was actually able to help somebody with $25,000 recently over this last year. So that was huge for them. That was almost as much as they were making with Social Security. So we were able to actually double their income for the year. So that was absolutely fantastic that we could do that for individuals. Again, just helping them with our local, state, and federal benefits. And most people don't realize that they're eligible for.
I'm fairly sure that all of Mansfield knows who Betty Nickel is. If you don't, I'll tell you, that's me. Betty Nickel. Nickell.
How'd you know to come in here for the first time?
Well, I seen an advertisement about it somewhere along the way, and I thought, oh, I can't continue on the money I make to pay these real high bills, especially the electric and gas. And I come in here and we met, got acquainted, and I liked her, I guess, and maybe she liked me. She was able to help me with those high cost bills. And from that period on, I kept coming here with them. I'd bring a handful of papers and she'd take them and fix them and try to teach me what's on the computer. I don't have a computer at home. And so I would bring them up here to her. It wouldn't be 5 minutes, she'd have them amounts changed. And I was so thankful. I don't have words to put in there to tell how thankful that woman has been for me. There isn't anything that crosses my path, if it causes me a problem, that I know I can bring here to this place. So without Victoria, I don't know where or what I would do. There's no other place that I know of in Mansfield to do what she does for me alone.
If you would prefer to speak to someone face to face, that's when these folks are wait. They got big smiles, you know. Lenny's smiling too, but he's got his mask on. But I promise you, he's smiling under his mask. They're here to help you. Okay, this is a great resource. Not every county has the kind of resources that you have here in Richland, and they are here to help you if you'd rather sit with someone face to face and do it that way.
I know I can count on Area on Aging to help me when I need help. And they have been a blessing, a God's blessing. If you're out there in Mansfield, which I know you are, and you need help, go to the Area of Age